So what I'm going to be talking about today is the importance of helmets. As many of you know, at the beginning of the year, when we did our introduction speeches, I told you guys a story about the ski lift with my friend who had fallen off the ski lift. And this is a topic that really impacts me because I truly believe if my friend wasn't wearing a helmet that day, he wouldn't have lived. The helmet saved him. So I'm going to be talking about the importance of a helmet, and I'm backed up by that by the Newsbank database, the firstaidforlife.org, and a New York Times blog. So to start off, we're going to be talking about the proper fit of a helmet. Whether it's biking, snowboarding, any action sport, skateboarding, the helmet needs to fit correctly. It needs to be tight on the head. The strap needs to be tight because if it's loose, it will not perform the proper way that it needs to be because your head will be shaking around when it hits. The main reason to wear a helmet is because without a helmet, you are at a much greater risk of getting a brain injury if you were to hit your head. And I've seen it firsthand. I was at a skate park one time. The guy was wearing a helmet actually, and he hit his head and knocked himself out, but he probably would have been in real bad shape if he wasn't wearing a helmet too. So I think the helmet saved him as well. An issue to add on to that, an issue that we have with helmets is if you go snowboarding now, for the most part, people will have helmets on the mountain. But there's a rising thing of kids and teenagers that don't want to wear helmets because they think it's uncool, or it's not like they see like some pros not wearing helmets and they think it's the right thing to do. And I'm going to be honest, I was like that at one point too, but when something happens to you personally, when I saw my friend fall off the lift and hit his head, it was such like a wake up for me. And now I wear a helmet everywhere I go with everything I do, any action sport. So like to bring it all together, it's just a helmet is one of the most important things you can have with any action sport or anything of that matter. Surfers are starting to wear helmets now because on waves where there's a reef, they could hit their heads. So, you just have to make the smart choice with that.